Good afternoon, everybody. Coming at you today from Vidalia, Georgia. Kind of a beautiful day here, and today we're harvesting a trial in Vidalia onions, or yellow sweet onions, and looking at the impacts of Chloropicrin as a soil fumigant. Our primary focus here is suppression of soil pests, mainly pathogens and nematodes. But in particular, we're looking at size profiles. If you go in a store, you're going to purchase onions, you're going to look for and have an expectation of a certain size, or maybe you're cooking them a certain way. So there's a fairly wide range, let's call from 2 1/4 inches up to, let's say, 4 1/2 inches, of markets, different markets and different price points, different needs for size of onions. And we are particularly interested in how Chloropicrin impacts size profiles, because if you create a healthier root system, you've got a better pump, you'll build a better plant, and generally you'll be able to size those onions up. And I'll kind of show you what I mean by that right here in a second. We'll take a look on the ground, and today we'll walk through how we replicate plots, how we grade out plots, and how we come about collecting a lot of our information. All right, so you're looking at an onion field here that has been lifted, or they've gone through and undercut these onions and laid them on top of the ground to start drying down. So these kind of yellowing, senescing onion tops that you see, these onions were perfectly healthy. They've just been lifted out of the ground and they're starting to dry down for the harvest process. But if we look down, we're in an untreated area of the field right here, and you start to see different size profiles of onions. And these onions were healthy, weren't being negatively impacted by any major pest, but they were just starting to, this is just a natural setting of different size profiles. I'll give you a little bit better view of that. So as you see right here, I gathered these onions from about a 10-foot section, which just happens to be what our plot lengths are for this trial. Be harvesting 9 reps in treated, 9 reps in untreated. But this is a pretty good snapshot at what the size range that you're looking at. So from here, you're less than 2 inches. Really here, you're less than 2 1/4. So these would be culled out generally due to size. And then you start different market windows or different purposes and packaging sizes. And so it's of keen interest by the grower and the market as a whole what size profiles you have. So again, if you can suppress pathogens, if you can have better nutrient utilization, better water utilization, create healthy root systems, then generally you have the opportunity to size a variety up within its genetic potential and based on what the plant population you're using. But if you know you have a healthier plant, then all of the other agronomic practices begin to change if you can create a healthier root system.